Okay, that was an odd start, but I'm back. So, all right, so here's the deal. I'm trying a new multi-stream, so you're gonna have to let me know how things look. Um, I I am trying to figure out where I'm at. Okay, so um, this, this is gonna be weird. Okay, so I'm trying to do a multi-stream that's a different kind of multi-stream, right? So what I'm doing is I'm using a tool instead of Restream. And that's all fine and dandy, except um, I don't know how well this tool works. And so in order for me to be sure that things are working, I have to open both of them up. So bear with me for about 2 seconds while I try to see if my other stream is actually doing its thing. So today I actually I kind of released an extension as a kind of a shareable, um, what do I want to call it? It's kind of okay, cool. So I have a new extension I created. It's called ClickUp Link. Now I uploaded it to YouTube. You can check out a video on it um, at your leisure if you're interested. If you use ClickUp and you use VS Code because it's an extension for VS Code, it'll allow you to link your tasks to your code. Um, in such a way that, like, if you have a big ClickUp project and you've been assigned certain tasks, um, you can actually um, watch, have them reference. Okay, so here's the FTZ fantasy football app I've been working on. It's not fantasy football app, but um, I've been I keep adding new features to it, which I probably should stop because I really need to get back onto this. But things I've been working on as of late. So this is my ClickUp app, and again, I'm not going to go over it too much because you can watch that video, which gives a much better detail of what I'm doing. But essentially, it allows me to link my various things I'm working on. Right now, I'm working on my defensive skill called tackling. Set defensive skills, and it's called the tackle skill. Now, if I were to go into my ClickUp Link app, you can see I've already got it set to Pro Football Simulator here. And if I go to here and I go Control ClickUp, Control CU. Oh, geez, I forgot about this. Hold on. It's kind of dumb. It was a bug I accidentally introduced, and now I've got to go in and I removed it. I just haven't updated the. Actually, it might be gone if I do this. Let's see if this works. The developer reload and see if that fixes it. Sometimes it doesn't reset while it's running. You have to do a reload. There was one missing kind of important feature on it. I could attach to any references. Hey, Karama, how you doing? I'm able to attach to any of my existing tasks, but I couldn't create new ones. Not dynamically anyway. I had to, I could go into ClickUp and do it, but I decided I wanted that feature in. It's a little important. So, like if I have this tackle skill here and it's not in the system, I want to add it to the system. And in theory, I should be able to go to every one of my things I'm working on and just go block, click, and add it. Make it a task that I'm working on that the system can just take in, and that's what's in progress. Um, so I have been continually making updates to my little tool here, and oh, of course that's not going to work while that's doing that. Let's see what this does. So we're going to go create new folder, and I'm going to go test again, create new list, test list. Now we're going to go over to my ClickUp here. And how you doing, Kurama? How's your Wednesday? I hope it's good. I've only got a short time for this particular stream. I wanted to test a couple of things, but I go out and do some yard work for a bit here in about 30 minutes, and back I posted. Um, so anyway, you can see I'm not using Restream. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how obvious it is, short of the fact that it's not going to watermark my screen. But anyway, so you can see my test again came up in the wrong folder. So there's a couple of little wrongs going on here. So let's pause this and get this. Okay, there's one more feature. So can you add a filter to the test preferences? Ooh, how is that? Ooh, that's interesting. How's that gonna work? Hmm. By what? Maybe by linking. You know, there's another question. Curious thing. I have no idea where where this stuff's getting stored. It's storing it like it stores the references and it stores the um, it stores this information for each for like the code project and whatever else. What if you've got a huge project? I'm curious where this is storing this. I'm gonna have to ask AI, where are you putting this stuff? Where's it going? Because I don't have any data. I don't have any databases uh, linked to this. There's no databases. So is it storing it in a JSON file? Is it storing? Where is it storing these references? That'll be interesting to know. I mean, it's probably just something inside the extension. I mean, it's per person, right? So I don't know. I mean, what if you work for somebody for 10 years and you're using ClickUp Link, my little app here, and you've done tens of thousands of tasks, and you've been using it for that long? I would love it if somebody liked it so much as to do that. But that's, I'm just saying, what if it gets big? Can it handle it? And will it get really slow? I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, I don't care if it's stored locally. I mean, I don't know how much it's what it's doing to track that stuff. But that's kind of an interesting little conundrum. I'm gonna have to ask it. I could probably look. I mean, because let's click up references. Let's see test file. I should probably dump a lot of this clutter, clunker. Um, let's see. We got. I'm trying to see if there's any. Is it resources? Pages, JSON, public, Git, no. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where it's storing this stuff. I don't see. Oh, config JSON? I would think it's just writing it to a file, but yeah, it's totally a question. Resources. Well, maybe the help folder. View type states, test, state, service panel. These are the things being excluded. Debug, show workspace filter. .js. Oh, that's my backend. That doesn't do anything. That's I mean it does something. It just doesn't need to exist for this purpose. Huh. I'll see where it's going. Well, let's see how this fixed or it didn't. Only one. Guess it could be worse. Well, the references. And I right now it's pretty quick, small delays, but I'm not too worried about that because it does have to connect to ClickUp, so there's a little bit of a delay there. But so far, it seems like it's pretty negligible, so I'm not too worried about it. But it is an issue of where this stuff is being stored. Let's see. Oh, VS Code has an internal storage system. Wow. Good for small medium. 1 to 100 references, excellent performance. 1 to 500, good performance. Instant filtering, runtime workspace filtering is very fast. Potential issues with heavy usage. 500 to 1,000 references may start to see minor delays. Could impact extension startup time. All references load into memory at once. Extension startup. All references loaded and parsed from JSON. Save operations. Entire reference set, serialized, and stored. Code lens updates. References filtered on every document change. Workspace filtering only shows relevant references. Lazy loading. Code lens only computed when document is visible. Efficient data structure, map-based and storage memory. Minimal data. Only essential properties stored. For optimal performance per project, 50 to 200 task references. Total across all projects, less than 1,000 references. Regular cleanup. Use debug commands to remove old references. If you expect heavy usage, consider regular cleanup of completed obsolete references. Workspace-specific reference limits. Periodic performance monitoring via debug output. That's probably a good idea. Maybe I should recommend that if they're working on a large project and they have a lot of references in there, that they should remove completed tasks. You can keep them in there for a while, or if you have so many. But if you start to see, it's kind of like if you start to see performance bottlenecks. Okay, you add a section to the reading, recommending if the user starts to see noticeable decline. Um, the, the not be there should not be any performance between less than we wanted. If user starts to see a noticeable decrease in needs, it's not preferences. The new one completed. Also, to the past references and continue where all created records. Sometimes too, you might complete a task, and then at a point comes along, and you may need to may have to do another task anyway. So you want to remove the completeds because somebody goes, oh, well, we need to add this. So they create another task, and you got to go back in there and adjust it with another task. So you might not want two or three different tasks on there. I mean, you could, but only you see them. So it's like, why do you need all of those? You might as well just keep the latest one. And it click add to the task references. There we go. So what I'm doing here is, here's the thing. There's going to be one little weirdness about this. You know what? I think I may have to adjust it. Okay. So I said base it on the project file, right? But I think I need to have it on the project file or any sub-level project file. Because what if, like for example, I do this on a regular basis where I'll open up a focused VS Code that just works on my Go backend and one that works on my React front end or my Unity. Or I don't work on the Unity side very often in code on VS Code because of the weirdness, but still. Um, But sometimes I open it at the top level because I'm working across all the projects. Um, and in doing that, if I'm working across multiple projects, like I take the top level, it should show me all the references of even those that are in the bottom levels. Because you don't want your references not to appear. You only want it to go by the parent folder, but if there are child folders with references, child projects, then I would like it to be smart enough to grab all of the tasks for all the child projects. I'm going to see if I can get it to do that. Nothing like adding complexity to things, huh? Task references are stored locally in VS Code for state reference, automatically filtered rewards. Only references from your current project are displayed. Switching between projects shows only relevant references. If you notice duplicates from a large number of references, consider using clear completed references to remove finished tasks. Regular cleanup of obsolete references. The extension includes workspace-based filtering to improve performance automatically. Access cleanup tools via the task reference panel. I'm adding all kinds of new features. I keep adding new features. I keep thinking of new stuff that I want because it's really super cool. And once these add thing works, I haven't tested the latest to see if it fully works, but hopefully it will. I'm going to test it here in a minute because it did an ad and got the bug, and now I'm really just trying to get it to work right now in my actual app. But so once I get it, thing is a couple of steps. I have to build it, I have to compile it, build it, and install it. If it works, then I put the newest version up on my release and call it release 1.1. I think I'm at 1.0.1, but I'll probably call it 1.1 now. Three releases in a single day, and I haven't had anybody download even one yet. So I got to really kind of start promoting my ClickUp link. I honestly would like to monetize it, but I can't. I can't. Nobody monetizes these things. It's cool. It's a pretty awesome feature, I think, but now I can monetize it by this. I'm hoping people will like it and they'll buy me a slice of pizza. What that takes you to is my Ko-fi page where you can donate money, and donating is a $5. If I get $5, you can donate $5. You can donate whatever you want. I think five is a minimum. I mean, $1 is great and nice. If I had 100,000 people, I might drop it to $1, but I don't have 10 people, and $1 is not going to do anything. It's not even going to buy me a. It's not even going to buy me a pizza. So I was like, a slice of pizza, by the way. It's only a slice. Okay, so this is open now. Let's see. What did they do? Okay, so there is a clear all completed references. I don't have any completed references. And I don't know what this is. Oh, that might be within my project. Okay. All right, so I was going to add it's going to add something. Oh, I gotta have it. Gotta have it. What is it? What's it? It's going to do it. It's going to be cool, but I gotta remember what it was now. Um, what did I just say I wanted to do? Jeez, gosh, dang it. Oh, what was it? I talked myself out of remembering it. So, yeah, 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 I remember. Open. Ask AI, am I overcomplicating this? It's probably like, oh God, you're killing me, man. You're just getting too picky. You're just putting too much work on me. Okay, so it's checking to see if my scenario will be covered. What did I call this stream? What's the title? Because I got to figure out what the heck, what am I getting into here? Um, what am I not doing that my stream is supposed to be doing? How far off the topic am I? I said I'm showing off my new extension. Okay, I guess that works. That's what my Twitch stream says. By the way, Karama, do you hear me okay? I mean, I don't know if my mic's been working okay. I feel like it's been kind of weird lately. I don't know. I was doing a recording earlier and it kept sounding like it was fading out. All right, let's see what it says. Well, it gave me a lot. Okay. Yes, this will work exactly like you hope. Here's how it behaves in your Google Sim scenario. Scenario opening child project isolated work. When you open just the Go microservices folder in VS Code, workspace path, blah, 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 blah. Reference shown. Only task references created within the Go microservice will result in perfect isolation. You only seek microservice specific reference. Scenario 2. Opening parent project cross-project work. When you open the entire project, references shown. All references from public and common to be accessible. React, you see all references. If you create a VS Code workspace with multiple root folders, returns the deepest. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. So according to this, it's perfect. That's only if it works the way, if it does what it says it's going to do. So that's all crucial. Okay, so let's do a quick run through and see where we are at. So things I've added just since this morning, I added status to the tasks that are on the item, which is kind of important. When I click this, it's supposed to take me to that item, but I'm kind of seeing it weird here. Why do I have a workspace tree provider? Oh, I see, because this is technically, yeah, there we go. I stuck this in as a practice item. In fact, I'm gonna delete that one. So now, see, it's gone. So, yoo-hoo. Oh, wait, it's not gone. Where'd it go? It did not delete it. What did it delete? It's there, but it didn't delete it. It deleted the reference again. Huh. Huh. And then this one, which is here, did it actually open it? It's not even there. It's undefined, but it should be there. All right, so let's go back over here and see if that actually shows. Oh, it does show up there. How weird. Weird. That's huh. Huh. Mm, interesting. I think there's going to be some little weirdnesses. I'm a little concerned that I didn't delete that trigger like I was supposed to. So we're gonna have to go. They're all references now. And up here, give it a chance to. What happens if I close this now? Now it is. No, it's not. I was gonna say it's possible, but it's not possible. Anyway, I cleared all references because I want to kind of start from scratch with my newest changes. Just to kind of make sure, because I've made some significant changes that could affect how it's storing, referencing, whatever, and I want to make sure that all that stuff is fixed. I did kind of set it as a pre-release, but then I changed the latest version to not pre-release. I haven't given it to anybody yet, so nobody sees the state it's currently in anyway. So nobody has run into the problems of which I have created. Okay, so we have current space, ultimate community ladder. This is, I mean, because you're just binding it to your project, it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go change my current space. Let's go back to, let's go to personal. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Let's change this. I actually have the ClickUp link. Let's go to ClickUp, or ClickUp link functionality. So I don't have a ton. So if I were to open up my tool here, ClickUp link only has this, and it doesn't have anything else. So if I were to go here, put that there, and then this guy over here. So in theory, anything I add here, so do I want to, let's say I want to create a new, I don't need to create a new space. I just need to put the thing in there because I already got the space. So we're going to go Control CU for ClickUp. So it puts in the task. Now let's see if any of this stuff works. We're going to create a new folder. We're going to call this one testing ClickUp link. Now the problem was before it was not going into the right place. And if it doesn't work now, it's still not going into the right place. Put it in the right place, even though I don't know how to spell ClickUp. Okay, so now we're going to call this I'm going to say feature, new feature. That's new feature items. I don't know. Let's see if it puts it in the right place. Oh, wait, what? Didn't do anything. Oh, boo. we hit the wall, smack. we got going. All right, well, all right. So that's just the very first item. That's the list item. It did not link itself to the parent. So we see that it created there, but it did not do anything here. Should have added that to there. So well, we don't have this perfect yet. Okay, so progress made. New folder did go into the folder. The next list won't give me the name. Expected. To list item to the previously. All right, well, Booty, I have to stop. I got things I got to go do. I got to go do my my chores. We got recycle pickup tomorrow. As you can see, still playing with my ClickUp tool, which is really going to help me. I promise. it's it's Wednesday already, but I will be back to my game programming. I can already feel how good this is going to be. I just each time I go to do something, I'm like, oh, it's not quite right, and I got to go fix it. And I go to add a new one. It's like, oh, not quite right. And so I keeps pulling me back. But once I get it all tweaked and gets all the way through, I'm going to have a pretty cool little tool. It's going to allow me to add tasks and build my ClickUp project while I'm working on it. Plus, it'll be nice because when I do go into ClickUp and create a sprint, I can just select the sprint as the project or the folder and just pick things out of the sprint, which will automatically update correct as I need them to. So yeah, it's going to be pretty slick. It's already pretty slick, but it's going to be even slicker. So slick, I won't be able to stand up when I'm on. Till next time, God bless.